Aware. Immersion. Quiet. Immersion. Quiet.
All right, so I don't know how well the noise canceling performance will translate through that test, but based on my personal experience, I'll definitely say that the Quietcomfort Ultra have the stronger noise cancellation. So these might be the noise canceling headphones to beat for the next couple years. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's talk pricing and all that. So the Quietcomfort Ultra come in at $430, and at the time of this video, you can grab these Sony XM5s for $400. Now that could change as we get closer to the holiday season, but with the Quietcomfort Ultra, since they literally just came out, I doubt we'll see any discounts anytime in the near future. So as far as accessories, the main one that you're going to get with both is going to be a travel case. It's always nice to have one of these, especially with headphones in this price range. Now what you'll notice is that the Bose case is definitely smaller, which I do prefer. And the reason it's smaller is because the Quietcomfort Ultra are able to collapse. When the XM5 initially came out, the fact that they don't collapse was a big topic, especially for those that were coming from the XM4. So those of you that travel a lot, you might enjoy the more compact case of the Quietcomfort Ultra. Moving things over to the actual headphones, they're pretty much identical as far as weight. I put both of them on a scale and they both came back at 8.7 ounces. So very lightweight no matter which way you go. Now, one thing I prefer on the Sonys is just how they feel in the hand. They have a very soft matte finish that feels very smooth to the touch. The Quietcomfort Ultra, on the other hand, have a more hard plastic finish. And I do want to say it's not a hard plastic finish that feels cheap by any means. It's just not as soft as the Sonys. As far as the button layout, pretty similar approach with both of these. On the Sonys, you have a power button and an ambient sound button, and then the media controls are handled with the touch surface on the right ear cup. On the Quietcomfort Ultra, you have a power button as well as a multi-function button, and then you have a touch capacitive area that controls your volume. Now, one thing that's new on the Quietcomfort Ultra is wearing detection. So like I said, there is a power button, but they have this new sleep mode that is activated whenever you take the headphones off. So of course you can use the power button to simply turn them off. Otherwise, if you remove the headphones from your head, they go into a deep sleep to conserve battery life. And then once you put them back on, they wake up and they're instantly ready to go. Now by default, they're set to power off by themselves after 24 hours, but you can go into the app and change that if you want. As far as battery life, the XM5 are rated for 30 hours on a single charge, and the Quietcomfort Ultra are rated for 24 hours on a single charge. As always, those numbers are going to vary depending on your use of the headphones. So things like volume level, noise cancellation, phone calls, all those things are going to impact your actual numbers. Now, if either of these are completely dead, they are fast charging capable. So the Quietcomfort Ultra can give you around 3 hours of use after just 15 minutes of charging, and the XM5 can actually give you around 3 hours of use after just 3 minutes of charging. However, that's only with a USB power delivery adapter. The other alternative is that both headphones can be used wired as well. So the Quietcomfort Ultra have a 2.5mm audio jack, and the XM5 have a 3.5mm audio jack. Now, when it comes to comfort, I will say that both headphones are extremely comfortable. Like I said, they're very lightweight, both coming in at 8.7 ounces. The cushion on the headband as well as the ear cups is a little bit thicker on the Quietcomfort Ultra, but the only real difference I can personally tell between the two is the clamp force. The Quietcomfort Ultra feel just a touch tighter compared to the XM5. Now, part of that could be that the Quietcomfort Ultra are new, and I've had the XM5 since they came out, so it's possible that they're just more broken in. Like I always say, these things are highly subjective, so it really depends on the size of your head as well as the size of your ears. If you have a smaller head, the Quietcomfort Ultra might be the better choice. If you have a larger head, the XM5 might be the better choice. So let's go ahead and jump into sound. Like we saw with the Quietcomfort Ultra earbuds, the Quietcomfort Ultra headphones have Snapdragon certified sound along with aptX adaptive. So as long as you have a compatible phone, you can take advantage of lower latency and higher resolution audio. Another big ticket item is the immersive audio, which is essentially spatial audio. Now, like I said with the Quietcomfort Ultra earbuds, the immersive audio or spatial audio, whatever you want to call it, it isn't something that I recommend for every type of music or every artist, but for certain types of music, it is worth experimenting with. For example, I've been listening to the artist Friday quite a bit lately, and his music is kind of like gospel-inspired R&B in a sense. He tends to have a lot of layers as far as harmonies and background vocals and things of that nature. So with his music, I actually think the immersive audio sounds pretty good. Otherwise, a lot of songs tend to sound just kind of echoey and washed out. Now, aside from the immersive audio, I would say that these two are pretty evenly matched when it comes to sound. I think they're very comparable as far as bass, as well as just treble and clarity. And of course, with both, you do have customizable EQ. The XM5 also have high-res audio with LDAC, so similar to the Quietcomfort Ultra, if you have a compatible phone, you can take advantage of that. Honestly, I don't feel like there's any glaring differences where one outshines the other, but I will say that the Bose does seem to have a tiny bit more control the closer you get to max volume. Long story short, both of these are excellent in terms of sound. Both options also have multi-point connection, so you are able to connect to two devices at the same time. So we touched on active noise cancellation in the beginning of the video, and again, I do feel like the Quietcomfort Ultra have a slight advantage. As far as transparency mode, the biggest difference is the active sense option on the Quietcomfort. So what this does is eliminate any sudden loud noises to help protect your ears. For example, if you're outdoors and it's a really windy day, the headphones will respond to that wind noise and eliminate it. Or if you're outside going for a walk and there's a car passing by that's blasting music, the headphones are going to respond to that and eliminate it so that your ears aren't subjected to it. With the XM5, you do have Sony's adaptive sound control, but that's more so adjusting things based on the noise level as a whole rather than individual sounds. Now let's go ahead and move over to the microphone comparison.
All right, so first up, we're checking out the Sony WH-1000XM5 outdoor microphone test, as you can see. So next up, we'll switch things over to the Bose Quietcomfort Ultra, and we'll see which one you guys think sounds best. As you can see, we do have a somewhat busy street right next to me, so we'll see which one cancels out the road noise a little bit better as well. All right, so now we've switched over to the Bose Quietcomfort Ultra, as you can see. Same outdoor microphone test. So you guys let me know which one you think sounds better. Drop a comment down below.
To me, I think it's pretty obvious that the XM5 have the better microphone performance, so that's definitely something to consider if phone calls are high on your list of priorities. So that pretty much covers it for this video. As you guys can see, these are two amazing options as far as active noise canceling headphones go. And like I always say, no product is perfect. You can see between these two, each one performs better in different areas. So it really comes down to what's most important to you. If you're interested in grabbing either of these, make sure you check out the affiliate links down in the description. And if you found this video to be helpful, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Also consider hitting that subscribe button. And aside from that, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.